Hi and welcome to Luck's Garage. I'm Jason and this is Luck's Garage. Thanks for coming back to see me. If it's your first time here, I'm glad you're getting to come see me. Brought some more stuff down from the garage today to go over. And I'll go over some of the stuff that's sold at the end. Let's go ahead and get started. I brought my rat fink down from the garage. I figured he needed to come down here and visit for a little while. Got to figure out where I'm going to put him. I'll sort it out later exactly where he's going, but right now he's going to hang out right there. I'm a big Rat Fink fan, big Ed Roth fan. Loved his custom stuff.
Fink. F-I-N-K, Fink, 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 R. I say R-A, R-A-T, R-A-T-T, Rat. R-A-T-T-F-I-N-K, Rat Fink.
Also brung down this shelving display. This is from 1986. And this would go on your shelves at your stores, and they would put out their tracks or whatever. Slides on your shelf so you can see kind of designated area for the Hot Wheels. I'm just going to go ahead and stick it up here out of the way for right now. Figure out where I want to put it later long term. But that's real cool right there. I also brung down this. Here's another Italian piece. If you saw last episode, I went over a bunch of Italian pieces. This is from 1984. This is a big rig shell called the Roadhawks. Let's see what we got in here. Of course, we got the box. We got the sticker sheet. Got the shell stickers on them. It says American Truck. And on the back, it shows a picture of the truck and where each of the stickers go. We also have the actual truck and trailer. We look on the bottom here, it says American Truck, made in Italy, scale 1/43, made in Italy, Hot Wheels. Also have an insert for the inside, so that's cool. I'll go ahead and put this back up. This Italian stuff you don't see a whole lot. That's really cool right there. Also brung down this Bigfoot 4x4x4.
This is the legendary Bigfoot, one of the most awesome trucks ever built by man. And now it's coming right at you, your very own Bigfoot. You add batteries, turn on the key, forward shift, reverse. Bigfoot 4x4x4 from Play School.
This was from 1983, made by Play School. This was one of the trucks that you put the key in the back, and then you shifted it from four-wheel drive to two-wheel drive and also forward and reverse. I used to play with these things all the time. Also brung down this duffel bag. This is from Pizza Hut. It's got USA on it. I'll show you what's in here. And this was one of the bags that I had when I was a kid. I don't know if you can see in there good, but looks like it's mostly He-Man stuff.
And the Masters of the Universe by the power of Grayskull. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
So we'll go over, see what we got. First we got Night Stalker the horse. Page from He-Man. We got another He-Man figure here. This is Extendor. He extends out. We got Fistor here. He's missing his legs. That's pretty common with these older He-Man figures because they were held on with rubber bands. Over time they dry rot and the legs come off. That's Fisto. We got Domo Arigato Mr. Roboto. This is Roboto from He-Man. He's cool. You turn him and he does a little up and down. Oh, we got Thundercats. This is Lion-O. Remember, you used to hit that button in the back and then his eyes will light up. He's got his claw here and his sword. That's cool right there. We got another Lion-O. Don't look like he made it too good. He's missing his arm there. Looks like we got Orko. Let's see, we got, what was this guy from? It says 1985 Matchbox. I think he was from
Robotech.
something like that. That's pretty cool there. We also got another piece. This is Jackal Man. He's from Thunder cats also. He's cool. He's dancing. He's having a good time. Yeah, here's another one of those. Of course, he's seen better days. He's missing his arms. We got Screech Falcon from He-Man. That's cool. We got Zor the Falcon. That's cool. He needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Oh wow, this is cool. This comes from the Sectors, the Hive. I've got the Hive up in the shop. It's about yay tall. But I remember playing with this thing all the time when I was little. I like the Sectors. I also like Brave Star. Of course, if you watch He-Man at all, this is the actual drawbridge that goes on the front of Castle Grayskull. If we got any more figures. Maybe easier just to dump it out on the table and see what we got. That's everything out of there, laying there. Let's see what we got. I do have the gate here for Snake Mountain. This is one of the guns that went on the side of the Shark cruiser. Here's a missile. I remember this missile went to a Rambo helicopter.
It's Rambo in his Skyfire assault helicopter. Open fire! Missiles away. Rambo, the force of freedom.
This missile's for you, Warhawk.
Skyfire helicopter with spotlight and winch. Figures and helicopters sold separately.
I remember playing with that when I was a kid. That's cool. There's some kind of saddle. Not sure what that goes to. It says Imperial 1984. I remember this had a piece for here's the piece for it right here. This piece went on here. It'd turn. You know, we got some stilts here. I remember these went on He-Man. You put the He-Mans on to make them a lot taller. This was the weapons rack from the Castle Grayskull. Got some muscle figures in there also. We got Skeletor's staff. I may need to just lay all this stuff out and see what we got. I remember this thing, it went with him. I'm pretty sure that he got that. This is one of the guns, I believe, from Rambo. That's a piece of that Easter stuff you used to put inside the Easter baskets. Here's your stand that they used to stand on. Falcons would stand on these. There's my legs I was looking for. So that piece of rubber right there has just worn and broke. This is for Fisto's. This is a mini guy, but he's also from Thundercats. Can't remember this guy's name. I have to look that up. These are some of the tracks that went on some of the He-Man stuff. These tracks went on there and you go over and back around and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. Anyway, I believe that glass right there goes to a transformer. I used to have a lot of transformers. I've got some probably still up in the shop. I've got a lot of toys and stuff up in the shop I still got to get through. We got our hand and another hand for our Robotech guy. Might be easier if I just straighten this out a little bit and then kind of get it sectioned out so you can tell what we got a little bit easier.
9,986,000 minutes. We actually sat down and did the math. 9,986,000 minutes. That's how many minutes that you've worked here.
Alright, I finally got it all kind of laid out where I can kind of see what's going on. It's really cool. There's a lot of pieces here and we'll kind of highlight and go over. And here's everything we brought down from the garage. I apologize if it's shaky. I'm shooting this from my phone. That's how I shoot my videos. Not sure what that wheel goes to. It looks like some kind of motorcycle. So we got some He-Man accessories. A lot of He-Man accessories. We got some body armor. Got some shields. Got a net. Not sure what that went to. Got some more pieces that goes. There's a piece of skull that went to the transporter. It was a dinosaur that you clipped your He-Man to and you carried him around. Got Fisto riding Night Stalker. Got Roboto. Got Extendor. And you got Orko. You got some of the weapons that goes to Castle Grayskull. There's a Castle Grayskull drawbridge. And you've got the Snake Mountain gate. You got Zor and Screech. You got, of course, the Hot Wheel back there that we went over. You got Lino. You got the Bigfoot 4x4 we went over. You got Jackalman. You got some Robotech guys. You got some Muscle little action figures. You got some pieces here from the Sectors. That's the piece that went to the Hive there. And I believe that other piece was some kind of weapon that went to one of the characters. But you got some stilts that went to He-Man stuff. You got a bomb here that come from the helicopter off Rambo. You got a penny here made in 1983. Got some kind of battery cover. Got some more accessories. Most of these are He-Man accessories, but I'm sure there's other lines in here along with Sectors. I got Brave Star. Here we've got all this down from the garage today. This was all mine when I was a kid. I played with everything here. And I'm going to get a couple of these pieces and put out here so I can see it. The rest of it I'll put back in the bag for now until I figure out exactly where I'm going to put all my He-Man and all this stuff out so I can kind of see it. If you would, please like, share, follow, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. It's free. It'll help me out, and I'd appreciate it. If there's anything you want to see or know more about, let me know, and I'll try to get it in one of the next ones. Now let's go ahead and get into some of the stuff that's sold. Sold this vintage Matchbox Dragon Wagon VW Dragster for $8. Sold this Hot Wheels Tail Dragger. It's the white Hot Rod series, and it sold for $6. Sold this Hot Wheels 67 Pontiac Firebird. This is the Target Red Edition, and it sold for $8. Sold this Johnny Lightning 57 Lincoln Continental Monopoly Edition, and it sold for $9. Sold this Johnny Lightning 67 Pontiac GTO. It sold for $10. Sold this Mastio 70 Plymouth GTX. It sold for $9. Sold this Muscle Machine 67 Chevy Nova Dale Earnhardt number 3 edition. It sold for $12. Sold this vintage Matchbox 62 Corvette. It sold for $6. Sold these two Hot Wheels Oshkosh cement mixers. They both sold for $5. Sold this Muscle Machines 33 Ford Coupe for $9. Sold this Johnny Lightning 60s Rambler station wagon. This is from the 98 Toy Fair, and it sold for $6. Sold this Imperial 33 Highboy. It sold for $10. Sold this Vintage Racing Champs 33 Ford Vicky. It sold for $10. Sold these helium balloons or wheel and tires, and they sold for $10. Sold this vintage blue lucite bangle bracelet from the 60s for $21. Sold 2 sets of solar powered bobbleheads, and they sold for $20. Sold this vintage Coca-Cola thermometer. This is original. This is a 7.5 inch. Has been used, but it sold for $40. Thanks for coming back and seeing me and seeing what we got out of the collection today. Seeing what's sold. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. I wish you'd subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my other episodes. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to wrap this one up right here. Thanks for coming back and seeing me. And I'm hoping to catch you on the next one. Thank you. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff.